All right, hi there, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading from February 8 to February 14. This is a very jam-packed week of planetary happenings, I guess. Back January 31st, we had the Mercury retrograde, and it's going to last until February 21. So it could explain a lot of your maybe mood shifts, or maybe things are not really working out the way they should be. But it's also recommended not to make some really big decisions in these next 3 weeks or 2 weeks now. On the February 11th, there's going to be a new moon in Aquarius. What does that mean? Is that Aquarius already is this futuristic, this like innovative, independent, rebellious, has that nature, and this new moon is asking us to release all of that is going to impede us to go into this new earth, everything that's impeding us to go into this new world. So what is that? It's like cutting relationships that no longer exist, that don't serve us anymore, cutting situations, cutting jobs, cutting things that just are not aligned with you anymore. And it's asking you to do this, and it's imperative that we do this so that we can move on to this new earth. On February 12th, it's the Lunar New Year, the Chinese New Year. We're saying goodbye to the year of the rat. Yes, we are, as they get uncovered. And we're heading into the metal ox. The ox for me is always it always reminds me of a bit of the Taurus energy, that bull energy, where it's like that stable energy, the strength energy is coming into your own, coming into your vessel, coming into that body of yours, anchoring that light inside you and becoming strong again, which is we haven't been, right? In this past year, it's felt like the year of the rat, like sneaky and very dirty. So now we're heading into this new year. So on February 14th is Valentine's Day. So for all you love-struck people out there, then good for you. And that's it this week. This week is also something to know, is that there's 7 planets in the sign of Aquarius, which is very rare, and that could lend itself to your feeling of you could be feeling off spiritually, you could be feeling off in any way, shape, or form, and that could lend itself well. So all the planets are aligned with Aquarius at one point in this week, in this month. So there's going to be a lot of shifting of energies. Without further ado, let's get into this reading, and I'll see you next week, or I'll see you in your sign. I love you. Okay. Hello, my beautiful Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. If you're coming from Instagram, welcome. If not, we picked the Sacred Fool card. The Sacred Fool card is like the Fool card in the tarot deck. It's about taking a leap, being adventurous, going into the unknown, doing something that you've never done before. This Sacred Fool energy here, it makes me feel like it's just telling you to do you. I'm going to read from the book because the book is written by Alana Fairchild, and she's one of my favorite writers of tarot or oracle decks, and I'm going to read you what it says. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them, or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The Sacred Fool is in you, doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. I love this so much. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you're right on course. You will eventually see that you're becoming sane in an insane world. Stay on your path, stay on your journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously and will work out perfectly. I think this is your reading, Aries. So basically, I mean, it's like doing you. Who cares what everyone else is doing? Who cares what everything? And I mean, it's Aries, you're kind of that way anyways. You don't really give a crap about everybody else. But it's almost saying it's time to even go outside of that. So let's pull some tarot for you. I've already pre-shuffled everything, so I'm just going to do it fast with this. So Aries. 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 6 of Cups. Queen of Swords. That's a perfect energy for this. 6 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. Aries, and the Page of Pentacles. And this flew out in the Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to keep you the Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, which is Scorpio. So what rebel can we be? 6 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Let me look at these cards. Interesting energy. So the 6 of Cups is, for me, it will always be, it's like this nostalgic, it's someone coming in from your past. But for me, especially with this Sacred Fool card, it's like remembering who you are, remembering that light that's within you. And when you start to remember that light that's inside you, it's that moment, that aha moment when you're like, oh, I mean, what am I listening to and why am I caring about these people around me? I need to just anchor that light, believe in the power that I am. And the 8 of Wands comes in with the 6 of Cups. So the 8 of Wands is this energy, like usually it's the 8 of Wands is like communication and fast, but in this, it's like firecrackers to me. Right? It's like, whoa. Like it said, like you're going to be challenging people in your life. You're going to be around people that are like, what is she or he talking about? And you're not going to care. You're not going to care because, I mean, these cards are like amazing right now. These Venus Swords comes out. Like, how perfect can this be? This is perfect. Libra energy. It's like this, I don't give a shit what you have to say energy, right? The Queen of Swords, she is like, look, she's perched on that wall. She doesn't care. She's almost like looking for that moment to like stick it in your face, right? And the Emperor energy too, which is your energy, Aries, is that like he's like, they're both cool and collected. They're very confident. They know what they want to say. They don't care about it. So I kind of like this energy. So I don't know what it is that's going on in your life, Aries, because I'm talking very general now. I'm also talking about this standing in that power and speaking your mind with what's going on out there. But it also could be that you're like in a situation in your life right now with a job that like you're coming into your own. You're saying, yo, why are you treating me like this? I am a light worker. Or why are you treating me like this? I deserve better than that. Or in a relationship with someone, or any relationship with anyone, because now is the moment where we need to start to cut those ties, because it's the new moon in Aquarius coming, right? We need to like get up on that boat and leave and go like and do what we need to do. I love these two for you right now because of the Sacred Fool card. This like leaping and this like leaving behind what is not like working for you, leaving behind those that look at you with those crazy eyes. Who cares? Who cares? We are entering into such a beautiful new earth. Who cares? The Page of Pentacles is beautiful with the Ace of Pentacles that flew out. This is like someone who's starting a new business or starting has a new idea. Or the Page of Pentacles is very, very smart, very, he's writing down, he or she or whatever. You are writing things down, you're planning things out. But you know what? It's fine to plan things out, but it's time to start dreaming a bit big now. Coming into this age of Aquarius, it's time to start like dreaming big. Because you got this Ace of Pentacles flew out of here. It means that you're like, there's money coming to you, that there's whatever, if there's something, if you're waiting for something to come into them in the mail, or like in the mail, which is Eight of Wands as well. But there's like, I feel like this week you're not to worry about money. And you're not to worry about anything, Aries, actually. It's you really are to stand in your own. And I feel like there are some of you that need to cut some ties with some past, with some of your past. So somebody that is in your past that's just doesn't need to be here in your life anymore, then it needs to be cut, done, over and out. Because for us to get into this new earth, we need to cut everything. And the cards are saying that here. And it's really like these two are standing on like, right? They're just do you, Aries, be you, be strong, be that independent, be that confident soul that you are. Like, channel that this week and cut away and do away with those who are no longer serving you. Cool message. All right, this is a great message. Aries, do you, be that sacred fool. I love that card for you. Face those crazies, because you got this. All right, Aries, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. If you're coming from Instagram, hello. If not, we pick the perfection is yours, is the perfection of your life. And this was like depicting a like the storm kind of thing, and this is like the eye of the storm. And it's like basically I felt that Taurus was involved in a turbulent tornado of emotions these past few weeks, of energy cleansing, spiritual storm that's happening. And you're in the middle of it, Taurus, which makes sense because you're highly sensitive and you're very high on the echelon of light workers. So I'm not saying everybody is, but I feel like card is for that. I want to read from the Oracle book because I feel like there's very pertinent messaging. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for the lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten, you have not been overlooked, you have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Wow. So, I mean, I don't like to talk about personal experiences, but I've been feeling this for the past few weeks. That's why I didn't do it last week. And I feel like there is a lot of, because of all these planetary squares and all this happening this month, it's like some of the Taurus will feel like it's, wow, right? Like you're being inundated with everything, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, patterns that need to be cut. They need to be just released. Old relationships, old whatever that needs to be released. So let us do your reading. Taurus. Taurus. Taurus, the Fool card. Beautiful. The 10 of Pentacles, even more beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles are energy. The Tower card, perfect. The Storm. The 3 of Cups. And the bottom of the deck is the 7 of Coins. So a lot of coin energy, a lot of pentacle energy, which is the earth energy, which is very perfect for this, because this I feel like is very earth, right, related. So us is going through this, you're going through this spiritual storm. It's an upheaval of your roots. It's an upheaval of Taurus. You're like very grounded. We're comfortable on the ground. We don't like to be in a storm. We don't like to be flailed around. We want our feet on the ground. So this Tower card coming in is perfect for us, for Taurus, because it's like you don't like that energy. You don't know how to approach it. You don't know how to deal with it. And here it's like this Fool card comes in. It's like saying, okay, Taurus, we know you like stability, you know you like this, but you need to just go with the flow. Like this, she's like, go with the flow, take it easy, navigate it the way you feel comfortable navigating it. A lot of it is what needs to be done is to be inner work. There's a lot of inner work that needs to be done, but it's okay to go through this Tower moment. And the 2 of Coins is interesting, because the 2 of Coins speaks of, behind her is this Tower moment, right? And in front of her is this, let's say, 10 of Coins moment. So it's like Spirit is saying, it's up to you, Taurus. Do you want to stay in the Tower? Do you want to stay in this storm? Or do you want to go see the light? In the storm, your leg might be up, your feet might be off the ground, but know that going through this storm is necessary to see the light. We must go through the darkness to see the light. So whatever it is that you're going through this week, Taurus, Spirit has your back. Mother Gaia has your back. She does. Mandala, the life, flower of life. It's like your expression, your earthly expression is coming through you. But the 10 of Coins comes in. It's like money's coming to you this week. Inheritance, a lottery win, what have you. There's something, you know, we pull these cards and it's like, oh, there's going to be money this week, but it doesn't always have to be like monetary money. It's, well, money is monetary, but it could also just be like a abundance of something coming in for this week, or just you knowing that Mother Gaia is taking care of you financially. So I feel like with these coins, these coin energies here, with this Queen of Coins, you're getting a message this week to just forget about that. Forget about the finances of your life, the monetary part of your life, because it's all in the knowing. It's all in the believing. If you know that you are abundant, if you know that money's coming to you all the time, then it will, right? And the closer we get to new earth, the more instantaneous manifestations become, right? So it's just like, and there's Three of Cups energies here, which is a celebration. It's a celebratory. It's a harmony. It's like coming together, socializing, gathering, even when we are all in lockdown. There is a way to do these things, right? So maybe at one point at the end of this week, which is like Valentine's Day, find a way to come together with your friends or come together with your lover or your partner or something, but do something that will bring the love back into your life, will bring that your heart back open again. But know that this Tower moment is almost a necessity for us to go through that darkness. February is all about every sign, everybody, every human going through that darkness, going through the darkest period of our age, of our lifetime, right? Like Age of Aquarius begins only like officially on February 11th, but we need to like just go with that flow. Allow those emotions to go through you. Allow that aches and the pains to go through you. Forgive yourself. It's a lot about forgiveness. Forgiving yourself for all the past hurts, all the past relationships, whatever. Forgive the other person and let go, because we're heading into compassion and love and humanity and like freedom and independence. We don't want to hang on to anything of the old. It's a really beautiful read, Taurus. Be good to yourself this week. Be patient with yourself this week, and you'll see that in the next few weeks you will be full of life again, because you had to go through what you need to go through. All right, Taurus, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Gemini, and welcome. If you're here from Instagram, hello. If not, then we picked the receiving card. Beautiful. The receiving card for me was that perhaps Gemini was you're giving too much. You've been giving energetically, giving too much of your energy to other people, giving too much of your emotions, your everything and you're not receiving. You haven't been allowing yourself to receive. But I'm going to read into the book, because the book is Alana Fairchild is one of my favorites. So let's see what she has to say. Put my granny glasses on. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you. To receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now. To feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with the spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while, switch off, do something else, let it all go, and it will all flow. That's beautiful. It's just a very simple card. Let your energy flow. I like it. All right, let's see what Gemini has in store for you. What the cards have in store for Gemini. What's going on here? Oh my God, they're all falling out. All right, okay. Well, we got the 10 of Pentacles. It's a beautiful energy. We also got the King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus energy. We got the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Interesting energy. Anything else fell out of here? No. The Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. Very interesting energies here. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Gemini. Right away we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is about you getting money, money's coming in. And Knight of Cups could also be love that's coming in for you. But what I'm gonna go through each card and I'm gonna explain to you all of it together. The King of Pentacles is like a Taurus energy, could be someone that's in your life. The Five of Pentacles is a bit of a lack card. And the Seven of Swords is like deceit. And the Hermit. And this is a Virgo card. So I'm getting a different message right away here. So either there's some of you out there that are involved with someone who promised you money, who promised you stability, who promised you love, and it backfired because all you feel is this, and betrayed. You feel like, wow, you gave so much of your energy, your time, and your love to this person, and this is how you feel. You feel like disappointed and at a loss because this person may have betrayed you. That's not everybody, obviously. Can't talk for everybody, but that's one group. I feel very strongly that that's it. You expected like he or she came in with like the world, and now you're at a loss of it because you're like, wow, how could I be so stupid? Why did I see this? Why am I keep doing the same thing all over again? And it's okay because it's karma. So I just want you to know that, like, everything that happens in life, I know everything happens in life for a reason, but it really does. It really happens in your life for a reason. If you're that person that is always giving and never receiving, well then, because maybe in your past lifetime you always received, and you never gave. So now you're giving. And now you have to get stomped on for you to realize that, oh my God, okay, it's done. I'm done giving. I'm done giving all my love and all my money for relationships. Or it doesn't even have to be relationship. It could be friendships. It could be family members. But there's this very interesting energy here where you're at that you're that person who's being taken advantage of because of this Five of Pentacles and Seven of Swords that shows up. Because this, like, you're feeling this lack, you're feeling this depression, you're almost devastated, and this person is like, has no problem doing what they did to you. They keep doing it. I almost feel like some of you, this is not the first time with this person, and it comes back and it comes back, and it's like, it's time to start being the receptor of love and compassion. But there's also another part of you that, because there's this like, oh, love is going to come in for you, and maybe money's coming in for you. But then there's those two cards. Those two cards are like, just beware. If you're starting a relationship with someone who's like, is all pretty on the outside, then the message here is be careful, Gemini. It really is. It's be careful, Gemini, on the what looks good on the outside. they're asking you to go within. This is the Hermit card. They're asking you, go within, anchor your light. What is it that you really want in your life, Gemini? What do you, do you need to be with this person that keeps backstabbing you? Or do you need to have this job that is not really giving you anything? I feel like it's not only about a person. It could be like a boss. Like you're at a job site and there's like a colleague or a boss that is inappropriate with you, or is just not, you're not finding fulfillment because you keep giving a lot to this job, you keep giving a lot to this relationship, you keep giving a lot to this friendship, you keep giving, and you're not getting it back. But the only reason you're not getting it back is on you. So you need to find a way to release these people with this new moon that's in Aquarius. Release this relationship that's not working, release these friends that are not working for you, this job, these colleagues, whatever. And it's really important this week for you to go in, meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, just go within. I just put on my headphones, listen to like high frequency music, or low, like 428, 528, just chill. Because it's time for you to be the receiver, the receiving end of everything, abundance and love and compassion, everything. Wow. See, it's so crazy. It starts with this, ends with this. I hope this resonates with some of you, because I feel very strongly that there is a lot of something happening around you guys. Just keep your eyes open this week. Protect your heart. Always love yourself first. I love you, Gemini, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. Welcome if you're coming from Instagram. And if you're not, then we pick the going beyond normal. What a beautiful card this is. It's one of my favorite cards. So going beyond normal for me is like going above and beyond your comfort zone, which we know Cancer loves so much. It's like a beyond normal, right? So that's like taking steps to do things that are beyond what the expectations of people, doing things that like beyond the expectations of society. So it's almost a very interesting card for you, Cancer, which you are so much about home and family and like staying within the lines kind of thing. And here they're asking you just go. So I want to read what it says in the... So let me give you this card. Let me put on my glasses. On the path of life, there are deciding moments where we can choose to go with the mainstream, or we can dare to take a bolder, more authentic and trusting way, even if it seems riskier or less safe. Placing science or architecture above all else kills off the rebellious heart. Steadfastly relying on logic, proof, and a complete set of plans to measure and dictate outcomes will suffocate the soul. Basing decisions on limited factors with an imbalanced measure of success is unnecessarily limiting. This approach prevents us from living freely, spontaneously, and with trust, so that we can rebel against the need for things to go strictly according to plan. To remain rebellious, we must not sacrifice the art of emotion, instinct, passion, and intuition for the science of logic and strict planning. You are being asked to stay open to the intuitive approach in your life, your work, your creativity, as well as in your spiritual journey. You may have pressures around you from the world or from your own conditioned nature to do things according to the rules, to a deadline, or the accepted mainstream view that you need a well thought out plan for success in a commercial venture. However, sometimes the best plan is to do what feels intuitively truthful in the moment and to trust that you are being led towards your own growth. So, Cancer. It's like basically be a rebel. Go above and beyond the mainstream. Go above and beyond what everyone sets, or all these rules. That who says they're rules and who says you have to follow them. This is like us getting into our light worker bodies and trying to say, listen, it's time to go beyond. It's time to start to think above and beyond. So let us, what are we going to do for you? I'm going to put these ones. Cancer, what is the weekly message? Cancer, I'm getting this very like heavy message from Spirit for you here. It's very interesting. Look what flew out. The Tower card. Taurus got this card. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Beautiful energy. The Nine of Swords. Interesting energy. The Two of Wands, the Star card, which is the Aquarius card, and the Six of Wands, victory, and the Seven of Coins. I feel like Taurus got this as well. Okay, oops, and there it goes. Look, it flew away to show me the High Priestess. Really important, this message here, I feel, is like really wanting you to go and step outside. Like the Queen of Wands energy is that. Look at her, she's super confident, she's sitting on that throne with her wand. She's not like, the Queen of Wands is like this charismatic character. The Queen of Wands is an Aries. It's very like confident. I don't care about everyone else, like what they think of me. I only care about me, but and the world, of course you do, but it's like this confident energy that Cancer you could embody right now, which would be very important. And it's like this Tower moment, right? We are going through this Tower moment, and many of you probably are, this whole idea was that this rebellious is to go above and beyond the science, go above and beyond the architecture, go above and beyond the media, go above and beyond what's going on out there. Like, just because they tell you this doesn't mean that it is. It's like the Two of Wands energy is like you're at a crossroads. So you're like, okay, so and there's this Queen of Wands and this star energy here. Powerful women, powerful divinely feminine energy. Doesn't matter if you're a man. There's the divine feminine is the new energy that's coming in, and it's this energy of like standing in your own and being that independent rebel that you are, because that's what star is. That's what the Aquarius card is. It's like making your hopes and dreams come true, but by going outside of the bounds, going outside of like what is expected of you. Because there's an interesting energy that comes in. It's Nine of Swords energy, which is, look, she's like, it's all this stabbing energy of you're almost, it's very interesting because I almost feel like you're wanting to be this energy. You're wanting to be going beyond the normal, yet there's this like darkness that's still trying to seep in. And yet you have these strong energies, these strong divine feminine, these strong like confident energies here saying, no, no, no. We're not going to let this, we cannot, this has got to go. The darkness is going to remain in the Piscean age. We are now in the age of Aquarius. And we need you, Cancer, to step it up a bit. We need you to break down this tower. We need to go through the dark to go to find the light. there's nothing comfortable about the dark, especially now. The dark is getting worse and worse, and it's necessary almost to like drop it, to like let it go and to overcome it and fall into your power. So whatever it is that's going on in your life, like it could be work, could be school, it could be love life, but I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it's a very personal journey here, Cancer. And your this Tower and this Nine of Swords, I feel this energy is showing up here because you're almost finding comfort in this Towerness. And these two women are coming out and saying, no, no. Because look what's on the other side is the Six of Wands, is victory. So you're in for an interesting ride this week. Cancer, you're being asked to break through the matrix. Because the matrix wants to keep you down. The matrix wants to keep you at the low level, wants to keep you depressed, it wants to keep you in the dark. And the High Priestess shows up because she wants to say, no, we don't want to be there anymore. We don't have to be there anymore. We can be in a place full of love and light and compassion and no worries and no death and none of this, but happiness. It exists. It's because you don't know it exists, because we've lived a Tower lifetime. Go beyond the normal. Go above and beyond. When you have that golden bulb light moment, run with it. Spirit is on your side. Your angels are on your side. Your guides are by your side at every step of the way. You are never, ever alone. But find a way out of that darkness. And to find that way out of the darkness is to be that rebel heart that you are. All right, Cancer. This was a very interesting reading. But I love it. It's empowering. So be abnormal. Step outside of the comfort zone. You can do this. I love you, Cancer. I feel like going on and on with this reading, but we got some time limits. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We picked the word wants to be written, beautiful card, in your Instagram poll. And for me, it was, what is your word, right? Your word is your truth. Your word is who you are, who you stand for, what you believe in. And it needs to be written. What does that mean? It doesn't necessarily need to be written as a blog or like as a journal. It could be spoken. It could be sung. It could be danced. It could be however you want to express yourself, Leo. I feel like it's like almost like asking for you, Leo, to come back into your own. To come back into who you are. And to express who you are. So I feel like some of you might be going through a bit of a spiritual dilemma, or you could be going through a job something, or a partnership or friendship, something like, a relationship thing, where you're not able to be expressing who you are. So I feel like it's like this message from Spirit saying, it's time, Leo, to start talking again. But I want to read to you what it says in this book, because where's my glasses? I love her writing. And let's see. Here we go. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. Okay. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values. irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished now. It is time for you to be naked with yourself and acknowledge. Wow, this is interesting. How gorgeous you are. Yes, you are. And get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. Wow. Okay. So this takes it even further. So it's almost like this natural beingness of you is being almost impeded or prohibited by somebody. If someone in your life is like holding you back on being the real you, and who needs that in their life, right? So let's just see what is going on with you. Let's just see. Let's pick this card here. Leo for the week of February 8th, please. All of this. Okay. Well, Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups, beautiful, and the Lovers, the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, and the Hangman. And the 8 of Swords in reverse, in the back of the deck. Okay, let's do this like this. Put you here, put you here. All right, so the word needs to be written. And so what is coming out here? So we start off with this Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands is your energy, Leo. It's a Sagittarius card, but it's the fire energy. So it's exactly that. She's singing, she's dancing, she's drumming, she's beating to her own drums, right? It's this word that needs to be written. And that shows up with the 10 of Wands, which I find so interesting because the 10 of Wands is this like that blockage. There's a blockage there. Why? What is it that's not helping you speak your word? Why aren't you saying what you feel, which is a Leo thing, right? What's holding you back, Leo? Why aren't you being that drummer? Why aren't you being this stallion behind, like moving forward? Instead, you're being bogged down with something. So, like, I always talk general because it's a general read, but it could be like someone in your life that's holding you back. It could be at a job. They're holding you back. They're not allowing you to speak your ideas. You have like tons of creative ideas and they're like, whatever. Like, why? We are heading into this different earth. We're not going there anymore. We're leaving that Piscean age of rules and expectations and limiting beliefs. We're heading into this, the 10 of Cup energy, which is happiness and harmony with like, there's cups are all filled, there's family, there's happy couple, but it doesn't have to be only the basic thing. It could just be happiness within yourself. And here it's interesting because the 4 of Swords shows up with this. They're like, maybe Leo, it's time for you to go and cocoon yourself. And I would say that it wasn't such a bad idea because February is a crazy month. This month is going to be crazy. If you didn't listen to my intro, there's 7 planets in Aquarius. That's a lot of energies in one sign. A lot, like every planet has its own energy. There's the sun, there's the moon, there's the Jupiter. There's Jupiter, there's Saturn, there's Venus, there's Uranus, and I'm not remembering the other one, but Mars. But there's just a lot. Mercury, because Mercury is in retrograde. So we're in retrograde. You want to find happiness because you need to speak your word. We need you to go in. And it's interesting because the next one is the Lovers card comes out with the Hangman. And the Lovers could be lovers. It could be a relationship. It could be there's something going on in your relationship and you're not having the guts or the courage to talk with your partner about what's going on. But it could also be you. The Lovers card is could also be, because the Lovers card is a duality card. It's like polarity. It's like two people coming together, or two ideas coming together, or two beliefs, or two, it's two. It's what we're living in right now. It's like a good and the bad and the evil and the black and the white. It's like all this like a dualistic nature, and it's not working for you. I almost feel like you need to break free, even though this hangman, hangwoman, whatever, this card is about, like, she's hanging upside down, but it's because she needs to look at a bigger perspective. She needs to have a bigger idea. She needs like pros and cons list. She needs to understand better. And this whole card here is saying that to me. So your word needs to be written. You need to speak your truth. You need to get your ideas out there. You need to speak to your partner and say, listen, this is not working anymore. And it's almost like I say you need, because you do need to do it. Because we are February, whether you understand this or not, but February is like a crux right now in the next steps. We are leaving behind the Piscean age of like rules and laws and we're heading into the Aquarian age of freedom and independence. And it's a time for everyone and every single sign and every human on this planet to live, to become their own, to become themselves, to live their light, to live this life of happiness, to beat their own drums and not care. Because it's like, it's time. It's time to be you, Leo. You need to write that word, speak that word, draw that word. I don't know what you want to do with it, but you need to do it. And believe in you. And not care about others. Because in the end, it's you. You're the one who can help your children, and you're the one who can help your friends and help your family. It's you though, but it's you it comes from you. It comes from your heart, your fiery, passionate heart, Leo. Because 8 of Swords under here, it's like, let go of all that's no longer serving you. Let go of all that angst. Let go of all those lower vibrational energies. We don't need them. All right, Leo. Every single sign is like, okay, interesting. But be Leo, man. We love Leo. I love Leo. I'll see you next week, Leo. Be good to yourself. Remember the fire within you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. And welcome to your weekly tarot reading. You got what you want, wants you. I like that. I want you. So what do you want, Virgo? This is a very interesting card. It's like, it's time to go within again. A lot of the cards, there's a lot of going within again, but go within and understand what it is that you want. Because what you want is what you need, right? It's what you deserve to have. So I want to read what's in the book because I love what she has to say. See this? I'm going to show you this. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want. Not the substitutions and make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You might not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do with the healing process. As you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment, but don't imagine it as always awaiting you in some distant future. Instead, play with what it will feel like to be so fulfilled right now. Remember that if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible, or that you are aiming too high, then they need this healing too. I like that so much. It's like, boom. It's really all about, like, what is it that we all want? And why can't we get it? Because right now we're heading into the age of Aquarius, where manifestations are going to become more instantaneous. Yes, they are. The more light that you have within you, the easier it is to manifest. Why? Because that is the true nature of the human being. We are supposed to be able to manifest easily anything we want, because we are full of light, and we're full of love and full of compassion and full of freedom. Independence. But we've been mind controlled for so long that we are not that way. So now we're heading into this beautiful age where we are being given this opportunity again to fulfill our dreams. So what is it that you want, Virgo? While you think about that, I'm going to pull your tarot reading. Virgo for February. The Ace of Swords. The King of Wands. Leo. The Queen of Coins. Capricorn. These are strong. Oh my God. The Knight of Coins. Virgo. Virgo. The High Priestess. I'm not kidding here. This is insane, the membrane. And the Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Coins, which is independence and freedom and money. I'm not kidding here. This is like a kick-ass reading. So whatever you want, you can get. The Ace of Swords. We start off the bat with divine enlightenment. It's a new beginning. What do you want, Virgo? Do you want to write a book? Do you want to create your own series? The Swords energy is all mental energy. It's like, do you want to go into science? Do you want to do, what is it that you want to do? It doesn't even matter what you want to do, because the Knight of Coins is here. The Knight of Coins is saying money and financial abundance and independence is yours. Slowly and steady, because he's a Virgo energy, right? That is who you are. Slow and steady wins the race. It's all in the knowing of what you want, because the King of Wands is not such a slow and steady energy. He's a Leo energy, very confident, very charming, very passionate about what he wants in his life. He goes for it. He does it. He does what he wants. Always. The High Priestess as well. So the High Priestess is like a Virgo energy as well, which is very interesting, because the High Priestess is like connection to source. She doesn't even have to lift a finger because her manifestation is instant. She believes in herself so much that she gets everything she wants. She's like her own vision board, basically. And that's what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to believe in everything that you want, and not as a future thing. This is where we go wrong. We like say, oh, I want this in 10 years from now. I want this tomorrow. No, I want this now. And I believe I can have this now, because I can have this now. And the King of Wands could say, yes, you can. And the Queen of Coins shows up, which is Capricorn energy, which is very ambitious energy, which is very like cutthroat energy. She's like, yeah, you want it now? Then get it now. And the Seven of Wands is this energy of like, look how beautiful. Is she's standing and having faith in herself of what she wants. She's like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. So this whole energy here is really centered around your initial card, which is going for it. Just going for it. Don't no putting off for tomorrow kind of thing. Like, obviously, you know, but thinking of everything you want right now and manifesting it instantaneously. And I guarantee you, I'm not guarantee anything, but manifestations are becoming easier and easier because there is more light on this planet. The frequency of light is high, and there's wishes coming true. So believe in yourself, Virgo, which I know you do, but believe in the desires that you want, and don't put them off for next year and 2 years from now. Do it for like now. This week is an interesting week for you. Put out those manifestations if you can, in your intentions. It's new moon, so put out those intentions. I don't know what could come for you, so this is so beautiful. All right, Virgo, I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We pick relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Like, you know, look at this picture. She's like in a whirlwind of lights. Either she's activating her light, or she's stuck in this whirlwind of light, but you can't be really stuck in the light. But it's a very interesting card. For me, I was thinking it's like you're stuck in this comfort zone, and the spirit is coming in and saying, asking you to step outside of that thinking, step outside of this comfort of darkness. Because a lot of people are stuck in this darkness and they're comfortable in it, but it's like it's asking you to go above and beyond. But let's read what this oracle has to say to you from the book. So, this moment in your life requires great courage. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. To access the reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second-guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution, where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in a right timing. You are part of, not apart from that process. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time to leap. It's interesting because I feel like, Libra, you've had this Fool card before, right? Come to you, this leaping into this unknown, leaping into this new adventure. And here it is showing up again in a different way. So it's like, it's almost telling you, like, go for it, do what you need to do, even though everyone else is telling you otherwise. It's like, start to think for yourself. Start, like, if you're questioning things, then go further into the questioning of the things. That's what I'm getting from this, but we'll see what the tarot has for you. Libra. the Hangman, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Cups, interesting energy for Libra, the Four of Pentacles, Justice, which is the Libra card, and the Two of Cups, and the Chariot card, which is the Cancer card. Okay, so here asking you to go above and beyond, and then they have the Hangman that shows up. The Hangman card is this card where it's kind of interesting because it's like this card where she's like suspended in air, and it's like it's time to look at a bigger perspective of things. It's time to look at the bigger picture. So maybe it's time for you to suspend yourself in air a bit and start to look at things with different eyes. Because this Four of Pentacles shows up, which is like materialism and wealth. But in this one, she's like holding on to her thing. So it's almost like, oh God, it's almost like you're afraid. Like you're afraid to lose money. You're afraid to lose your financial dreams and your financial plans if you start to think outside your box. And then there's like the Ten of Wands that shows up, and the Ten of Wands is like this energy again of like you're afraid. You're afraid of going into the unknown. You're afraid. You're like slowly trudging down the path, and you're not 100%. I really feel like it's an interesting energy showing up here, because it's like the Seven of Cups is like, it's like I'd rather just sit there and daydream or look at what's going on out there in the world and not really have to deal with it because I'm afraid of losing money. This Two of Cups energy shows up, could be about love, but it's almost like even that, you're afraid of losing out on love. You're kind of afraid, Libra. And the Justice card is here, who's your card, and it's like it's time to find that balance, Libra. Get back to there's a way to find, oh, this is interesting, there's a way to find your balance between finances and love and this, what's going on in this world. But I feel like if you see this, the reverse side of this, it's like this wild woman, and then she's not. I almost feel like they're asking you to go into the wild woman of Libra and step outside of your boundaries, because money, abundance is not an issue when we head into New Earth. Love is not an issue. It's never going to be an issue. We are just limited in our belief system right now because we've lived lifetime of rules and that don't pertain to us. And I feel like this message here is telling you it's time to accept the light that's coming down. Activate yourself, anchor this light that's coming down, because the light is here to help you through the darkness. It's here to trigger you into remembering who you are. And once you start remembering who you are, you're going to be like, wow, oh yeah, abundance is always here. I'm always going to be financially taken care of for the rest of my life. I don't have to work like a psycho. And love is always going to be here. And the Chariot card is here, and they're saying, yeah, you need to like step on it. Step on out of this matrix. Like Six of Wands energy. Victory is here for you, Libra, if you want it. Take that time to look at the bigger picture. Step outside of the little cocoon that you're in and look at everything. Love and money is all yours. It's not a problem. Step outside of the darkness and you will see the light. This was profound. Okay, Libra. I hope this resonated with some of you. If it didn't, then it can't always resonate with everybody, but I hope it does. Check out your rising and your moon sign if this didn't resonate at all with you. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This week we pulled out, what do you feel? What do you feel, Scorpio? So what do you feel, not what do you think? Feeling is emotion, right? You are a water sign and you are all about emotions. So it's interesting it came out for you with this moon and this orange and apple. Apples and oranges. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's time to start getting into the nitty-gritty of what it is that you really want in your heart, Scorpio. But I'm going to read from the book because I love what the book has to say all the time. And since it's a new oracle deck, I would love to read what it has to say. So, I should put my glasses on. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all we need. This oracle card is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is to make a choice based on what you feel right now. Not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. So it's all about you, basically, and how you feel, and not anybody else. Not your family member, not your partner, not your husband, your wife, not your kids, nobody, not your friends. It's all about you. So let's pull out some cards and see what is going on here. How does Scorpio feel? Scorpio for the week of February 8th. What is the message, please? Ace of Wands. Nice energy. Four of Swords. Two of Swords. Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Coins. The Devil. I had to take it out. It was calling me. And the Nine of Swords. Okay. All right, Devil, why are you here? Okay, so the Ace of Wands is like a new beginning. The Seven of Cups is this energy of choices. It's like, I have to make a decision. That's what the Seven of Cups energy, which is exactly this, what the card just told you. It's like you're not wanting to make decisions because it's easier for someone else to make it for you. And here it's like the Four of Swords energy is this energy of going within. This Two of Swords energy is being at a crossroads and so I feel, Scorpio, that you are at another decision, another crossroads in your life. That perhaps that crossroads that you had a few weeks back or a month back, it's still that same crossroads, and you still haven't made that decision. And here they are coming with you, this thing saying, okay, the time is up and you need to make this decision. And it has to come from your heart. It has to come from you, not from your head, not from your mind, not from your ego. It has to come from your heart. So the Wheel of Fortune shows up and it says like luck is on your side. This is it. This is your opportunity right now to make the decision that's going to change your life. Destiny is in the works. Like, this is your fate. No pressure, of course. And the 8 of Coins is like, the 8 of Coins tells me like you've worked hard at this. You've put in the effort, yet you still haven't made this decision yet in your life, which is interesting. And this devil wanted to come out so badly because this devil is telling us why. What is it holding you back? What is there like something you're addicted to that's holding you back? Are you addicted to this person? Are you addicted to something that's keeping you in this situation? Is like, are you sexually very good, so you keep into this relationship because of that? This is the devil energy. It's these like obsessions, addictions, lust, attachments. What are the attachments? You have any? Perhaps you're in this relationship because you've been with this person for such a long time, and so it's like you're attached, but is it a false attachment, or is it children that is keeping you in this thing, or is it like, I'm not saying children are devil, right? This has nothing to do with that. It's just like I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like, it doesn't have to be a relationship either. What's keeping you with this in this job? Is it like this lust for success that's keeping you there, even though you hate it? Because there's a very clear message here that a decision needs to be made here, Scorpio, and it needs to come from your heart. Saying take the time that you need to come up with this decision, because look, this is the Nine of Swords is at the bottom of this deck. It's like there's heaviness around you, and you're afraid to make this decision because you feel like you might end up in darkness again. But I hate to tell you, but underneath that is the 6 of Wands, which is victory. I feel like it's almost important, and it's really important because now we're going into this new moon in Aquarius, and it's exactly what this energy is. It's release all that no longer serves you. Release everything that is not doing you any good. But I see that there's a lot of work that's been done here from your part, Scorpio, and I feel like there's just one last movement towards whatever this is. So do it from your heart. Do it for your heart. Do it because of your heart. Do it because we're heading into New Earth, and we need to release all that no longer serves us. You got this, Scorpio. I really feel good about this one, actually, even though it's like heavy again, but I really feel good about it. I feel like you're built, I already know that you're built strong, but I feel like you're strong enough to do this. All right, Scorpio, I love you. If this didn't resonate with you, check out your rising and your moon sign, or your Venus as well. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We picked the Pandora's Gift. Beautiful card. Pandora's Gift, Pandora's box is like, be careful what you wish for, or are you sticking your nose in this Pandora's box? What's in the Pandora's? What are the secrets in this Pandora's box? There's a lot of interesting analogies to go with the Pandora's Gift, but I want to read you right away from the book because I think that she explains it very well. Let's put on my glasses. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions, and in doing so triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Her presence invites you to forego your belief in judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another some terrible happening. Sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. I love it. You are being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your soul stuff. I love it. So, like, it's interesting, right? So here it is. It's about you coming out into your own rebellion, soul rebellion, which is Aquarius season, age of Aquarius. This is what it is. This is where we're headed. New moon in Aquarius. It's all about coming out, freedom of the matrix, rebelling in a revolutionary kind of way, in a divinely feminine kind of way. So, boom. Let's see what we have for you. What is going on with Sagittarius? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, which is not such a bad thing. Page of Wands, which is your card. The 5 of Wands. Interesting. Conflict. The King of Pentacles, which is a Taurus card. The 7 of Swords. And the 5 of Pentacles. These two cards came out with Gemini. The Ace of Swords. Okay, very interesting. Again, this energy of rebellion. And yet we find ourselves with these 3 cards of like conflict in front of us. So we start with 10 of Pentacles, which is a card of abundance coming your way, financial wealth, freedom, independence. Like there's money coming to you. It's a good thing, right? The King of Pentacles, the same idea. It's like someone in your life, you're either going to meet someone or you're dating someone, or someone is in your life that's going to give you some financial advice, or someone that's has money that's around you, and it's maybe this is a good idea to go and get a mentor and find someone that's going to help you with finances. That could be something else too. But this Page of Wands energy is like this fire energy of starting something new, a new project. So maybe there's something like that. There is this Ace of Swords energy underneath. It's also that energy of starting something new. So I feel like you're wanting to start something new, Sagittarius. A new project, a new job, something money related. Definitely something like investment. Maybe you want to invest in silver or gold. I'm not saying anything. Maybe you want to. But there's this like energy here of 7 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. These energies right here. 5 of Wands is like competition all around you, is like conflict, like here, like they're climbing to the top to get to success, and it's like this clawing energy, and it's not the Pandora energy at all, right? The Pandora is like, yeah, this is you, right? Basically, like you climbed over all these people, and you're like, yo, I don't need that. You don't need to be in this energy, and there's this 5 of Pentacles energy, which is like lack, a feeling of lack, a feeling of struggle. And then this 7 of Swords energy is like someone around you that is not of good word, of good faith. So I feel there's Seven of Swords energy. It's like about deceit and lying, and also the Seven of Swords energy could also be you breaking away from this matrix, like breaking away and going towards the light and standing in your own power and like leaving that behind, because sevens are all about that. It's having faith in yourself at one point, right? So I feel like Sagittarius, I'm getting messages here that it's obviously not everybody, but there's this message around here that feels like some of you are wanting to start a project, like like financial, like something financial, like it requires money, right? So a project, or like it could be a hobby that's turning into a project. It could be a job, or it could there's something like this that you're wanting to do. You want to start something new. Could be gardening. It doesn't matter what it is. And I feel like there's someone around you or people around you that are not very enthusiastic about this change or this new. And it's almost like the Pandora's here to tell you, well, too bad for those people. Because you're trying so hard to step away from lack and struggle and all this, and yet there's someone or some people around you who would prefer that you stay in this. And I feel like a lot of people don't even realize, it's very unconscious of how people would rather to see you in like not in success. And it's kind of sad actually, but there is a lot of people like that, and they prefer that you're like on the lower level than them, kind of thing. And they'll keep rooting for you to go, just continue doing your job, just do that, don't step outside of the box, don't step outside of the ordinary. Instead, this King of Pentacles here, and it's like, no, Sagittarius, you're fire energy, first of all, you don't give a shit. So it's time to not give a shit. Look at how confident he is. He's there with his loyal wolf or dog. He's like, no. So it's obviously not everybody. It could be a relationship, but I don't feel like there's any relationship here. I feel like it's more something business, a job, something to do with your future, something money. And I say the message here is to be that rebel that you are. Be that soul rebel. Revolt against these people that are keeping you down. And it doesn't even have to be in your face. It could even be your boss that's like, or a colleague, or a friend that inadvertently says silly things to you. It's time to step away. We're heading into new moon in Aquarius. We need to step away from these people that are not here for us, or who are not aligning with us anymore. Because the Ace of Swords shows up. The Ace of Swords is it's new again. Look, the Strength card. It's like, find that strength within you again, Sagittarius, and walk away from this. Walk away from this low vibe energies around you. It's not helping you at all. All right. Okay, so Saggy, do you, Saggy, be that person. Do whatever the frick you want to do. No matter how crazy it is, we're heading into Age of Aquarius. We're heading into New Earth, where manifestations are instantaneous, where things happen if you believe in them. I just told this to Virgo, I believe. You need to believe in all that you are worthy of all the abundance in the world, and it will be yours. You will not be living like this ever. Unless you live in that world of lack. But we don't live in that world of lack. We live in that world of power and revolution. All right, Saggy. This is kind of powerful. I love you, and I'll see you next week. And if this did not resonate with you, go ahead and check your rising or your moon or Venus signs. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We pulled the She Feels, She Knows in Instagram, and what a beauty that is with that peacock there, feather. But she feels, she knows. So it's, I felt like it was something that is, has been ailing you maybe over the past few months, or something that is still a burden for you. It's still like hankering you, kind of thing. And she feels, she knows, like, you know, like it's time to go into your innate, it's time to go into your inner knowing and try to squeeze past that. But I want to read what in the book says, because the book is amazing. So let's see. She feels, she knows. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path. Even though it may look like an obstacle right now, you are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away, remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you. For it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening now is happening to that end. Interesting. So basically, it's like finding, is like going deep inside and understanding what it is that's going on with you, Capricorn, and facing it and overcoming it. But let's see what the cards have to say for you. Capricorn for the week of February 8th, please. The Queen of Swords. Good energy to have. The Three of Wands. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Coins. It's a favorite this month. The Three of Coins. Pentacle energy. And the Lovers card. And the Three of Cups underneath. Okay, so we got three threes. Three threes are great. Three is all about like harmony and relationships and creativity. The Queen of Swords energy is this energy of like, exactly this energy. She feels, she knows. It's like the Queen of Swords energy, she knows what it is she wants to do in her life. She knows what it is that she needs to cut out of her life, and she knows what it is that she needs to keep in her life. So it's a Libra energy. If there's a Libra around in your life, then it could be that, but it's this energy of knowing. And the Ten of Coins shows up, which is the knowing that you have money, which is fine. Finances, there's abundance around you. It's your card as well, the Ten of Coins. So, but I feel like this three. Why did I say three threes? There's only two threes. Oh, Three Cups. Okay, I was like, what's going on? Okay. This three energy is like Three Cups, Three Coins, Three Wands. Three Cups is like coming together with other people, working together. Three Coins is like, again, working together in money. And Three of Wands is making a decision. And the Lover's card is, could be love, it could be self-love. She feels, she knows. Okay, so it could also be like a rupture in a relationship. I feel like with these threes, it's like you're in a relationship with like a child, or you're Because the Three of Cups speaks of celebration and harmony, but also speaks of like another woman or another man that's like in the relationship that shouldn't be there. There could be that going on. She feels, she knows. Like there's a lot of scenarios here. So there, you could be in a relationship where your partner is not faithful to you, and you know it in your heart, but you're still staying there. Or it could be you're in a relationship and your partner is not really giving everything to you. It's not really he or she is not giving 100%. She feels she knows. You know, right? There's this like feeling over here where it's like there's maybe you're in a partnership, business partnership, or maybe you're working with 2 other people, or you're working with a group of people, and it's just not working out. She feels she knows. Like you know, you feel it, you know it, but you're still there. That's what it is. And they're asking you to make a decision. Like the Three of Wands energy is that. The Three of Wands is like there's 2 wands set in place. The next wand needs to be set in place. That requires you to make a move. Are you going to stay in this job? Are you going to stay in this relationship? Are you going to stay in this friendship? Are you going to stay with these family members that are not seeing eye to eye with you? Are you going to, like, it's just this Queen of Swords energy is coming through very strongly here, because it's asking you to, it's time to pick up the sword and make that decision. And the Lover's card is the same idea, is like a self-healing. It's also, the Lover's card is this is this duality, right? It's like good, bad, good, evil, black, white, whatever, right? All this, what's going on in this world, you know, rules, no rules. And you're finding yourself in this place of having to make decisions all the time, but you haven't yet made the decision. And the spirits and the guides are coming in and saying, its time is now, Capricorn. Because wealth and abundance will be had regardless of your decision. Like, I feel like some of you are staying in a relationship because of wealth and abundance. It's just easier. Maybe they're not fully like wealthy, whatever. You're staying in it because it's comfortable and stable. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. You're staying in it because it's very good. The money that's coming in is very good. It's very like comfortable for you, but it's just not working out. You're not aligned with it anymore. And they're almost telling you it's time to think about yourself. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Like the Four of Swords energy is like, go within, sit on it. If it takes you 2 weeks to figure it out, then please take those 2 weeks, because this is your life. But this is the energy that's showing up the most, is this, and it's exactly this energy. It's like she knows. She knows what is right for her. Man or female, you know. He knows, she knows, same shit. You know what it is that is right for you. And it's time to listen to your innate. And it's time to start listening to your heart. And stop listening to the ego and go within. Again, go within and listen. Whether it's business, whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's anything that is just not sitting right with you. And it's because you're feeling stable, because you're a Capricorn, and you're liking the money or the abundance of it. Doesn't matter, because this is guaranteed for you in this new earth. Every single human is going to be abundant. So if you're staying for financial, no. Regardless, you have to stay for yourself, for your heart. I mean, who am I to say? Whatever. All you need to do is be happy. Find that happiness within you. But cut through that bullshit. Believe in you. You're the one with the power. We're back here again, Cappy. All right, Cam. You got this. I feel really confident about it, actually. Take the time, though, to make these decisions. These are not easy decisions to make, but make these decisions for yourself, not for everybody else. Okay? You also don't have to listen to your tarot reader. You can do whatever the hell you want. If this didn't resonate with you, you can go ahead and check your rising and your moon and your Venus. Okay, I love you, Capricorn, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Oops. For those of you who came from Instagram, we picked Beyond the Mind, the Heart Beats. So my take was it that you're using your mind, which is a bad thing, no, which you're thinking too much, like and you're not using your heart. You're not, when you're coming up with decisions or solutions, you're using your mind instead of your heart. And I feel like the heart is where it's at right now. So I'm going to read from you from the book. So, the mind sees, plans, and strategizes. The heart feels, responds, senses, and intuits. When we walk the path of the heart, we must feel and respond rather than plan our way. It is a different way to live and create. It is closer to the earth and to the source of life itself. It is not for those who are lacking in courage and trust, but you are not one of those. Yes, we know that. The mind is important, but it cannot supplant the heart. The role of the mind is to serve the truths of the heart. That is, to create the spacious chamber of receptiveness into which the sacred rhythm of your heartbeat can resound. Deep within, you know what to do, and you know what is true. You know what to do, Aquarius. I always knew that. Aquarius, you know what to do, man. Listen to your heart. Let's see what tarot has in store for you. What did I use? I'm going to use this one. Okay, so let's see what tarot has in store. Whoops. Oh, cool. Oh. The moon. Aquarius, please, February 8th. The Ten of Wands. The sun. The sun and the moon. I love it. I know you can't see the cards, but the Page of Cups. Page of Swords, Page Energy, and the Queen of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles for the 65th time. Everybody has the Ten of Pentacles, which is great, because that means money's coming in and that abundance is yours. So, the moon. The moon is all about shadow work. The moon is our intuition. The moon is going deep inside our heart, deep inside our mind, deep inside our heart, because this is emotions. It's the cups energy, right? I know, Aquarius, you're an air sign and you're all about the mind, but I think they're asking you to step down from that notch a bit and start to use your intuitive skills a bit more. And you know what? You have intuition. We know that because you're very highly spiritual beings. But this moon energy could also be that you are hiding from something. Oh, that is a good one, Sabrina. You could be hiding from something. Let's see, because the Page of Cups shows up, and the Page of Cups could be new love in your life. Ooh, could that be it? I mean, this is not for everybody, but this could be for somebody, some Aquarius. There could be some of you that are entertaining, like being with someone in your life, like someone new, and you're afraid to go there. You're afraid to make that because you're using your mind too much. You're thinking too much instead of going with your heart. And this 10 of Wands shows up. Again, there's a lot of thought process, a lot of burden, there's a lot of heavy weight that you're putting on your shoulders. What is it that, why are you, what is it that's setting you back? Why are you holding, what's holding you down from making a decision, from going forward to do something? It's like something that you need to think about here, Aquarius, because there's a lot of, the Page of Swords shows up underneath it, which is this energy again of newness, of like starting something new, starting a project, starting something, writing. I always think it's like writing, or but doing it with like, look, she's on this little thin pole, doing it with gusto and not caring. But then there's this energy of holding back. And there's the Sun card, which is, you know, coming into your own. This Queen of Cups card is like coming into your spiritual self. I feel like some of you, okay, there's a few interesting different groups here. So there is one group that I think is like falling for someone and is like kind of shy to like approach them and is thinking too much. And I'm telling you now, it's just go for it, right? So you got nothing to lose. But there's also another group here that is wanting to start something, like start a little project on the side, or do something, or start a little blog, video thing, or start something. Again, you're feeling way down, and you're feeling like it's not way down, it's that your thoughts are overcoming your desires. And there's one group of you that is coming into your own, like spiritually. And the Sun is here and saying, I'm here, I'm shining my light, I'm activating your light. The Queen of Cups is all about that. It's like a healer, a mother, spiritual connectedness. The Moon could be intuition. You know, there's a lot of interesting symbology here. So there's a lot of like, which makes a lot of sense with this card, because connecting to your source, and connecting to your spiritual self and to your spiritual purpose means stepping away from ego, means stepping away from the mind. Not fully, but stepping into your heart, because your heart is the connection to earth. So whatever it is that you are beginning or you're starting to do, if it's love, or if it's like finding a deeper connection to earth, or it's like starting something new, could be like a recipe blog or something, I don't know. It could be anything that's like, whatever idea it is, there's something boop, boop, boop in your head. It's telling you to do it. Just go for it. Listen to your heart and go for it. Like abundance is yours. It's coming your way. Ace of Swords underneath. Again, it's this energy of like direct divine enlightenment. You are being guided by spirit. You're being guided by your guides and your angels throughout this journey. This week, they are here with you. And if you want to connect with Source, they're here for you. If you want to start a blog, whatever, a project, a gardening project, whatever it is, do it yourself, something, do it. If you want to like tell a boy or a girl that you love them, do it. It's Valentine's week. I mean, do it. Listen to your heart, Aquarius. We are entering into your, we are in your sign. It's the new moon in Aquarius on Thursday. So release, create intentions, release all that you no longer serve you, and go for it, because the sun's in Aquarius. It is though, right? All right, happy birthday, Aquarius, again. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. We picked the inspiration card, in the Instagram poll. I'd love you to look. There is like beautiful flowers and bees and light. For me, it was all about inspiration. What is it? It's like you're being inspired. You're being given the message to go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do. I also know that there's those bees there. So bees are healing. So there's healing energy coming your way. I mean, I felt like there was healing with even the earth around you. It's like this, it's time to connect with earth again. This week, find a way, even though it's snowy in your area, it doesn't matter, go out and hug a tree. I feel like whatever it is that you want to come true, I think this week it'll manifest itself for you, Pisces, which is beautiful energy. But I'm going to read to you also what it says in the book. So let's go ahead and read this. An idea, why can't I see anything? An idea has captured your attention or will do so very soon. You are being encouraged to accept the vision, the idea, or the inspiration as it is important to your creative and spiritual growth. Also, it is possible. The bee is bringing you healing, medicine, wisdom from nature to aid the message of the Oracle of Inspiration. Your idea, even if it seems like a big, substantial plan that might be difficult to get off the ground and up and running, can succeed. You will attract great helpers to you, and the earth will support the success of this project, idea, or vision, because it is about helping the greater good as well as your own growth and development. That's amazing. You are meant to think and do things differently. You are capable of receiving fresh ideas that are not so out there or different that they stop being practical, helpful, and wonderful. You are being asked to avoid the trap of doubting your ideas are special or interesting enough. Your inspiration comes direct from the universal creative source, and you are being asked to believe and recognize the signature of great intelligence within your inspirational ideas and creative urges, and to act accordingly. Freaking amen. Why did my light go on? So wow, Pisces, you're being asked from guides in spirit, from all of these signs, you are being asked to do whatever it is that you want. So whatever dreams, big visions, big whatever you've always wanted to do, this week they're asking you to do it. Put it in motion, because your spirit team and your guides and your angels have your back this week. Let's see what's going on with Tarot. What is up with Pisces for February 8th? The Four of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The King of Coins. And the Two of Swords. The Hermit. Very interesting cards, because right away I see lots of swords energy, which is a lot of mental energy, which makes sense because you are a water sign, but you do a lot of overthinking. And here they're coming in and they're saying, we need you to step outside of your little comfort zone, Pisces, and to start believing more in yourself. Because the Four of Wands is all about harmony, it's about celebration, it's about coming together. It's like usually marriage, but it's coming together of ideas and making things happen. Oh, look at my moon is changing colors all of a sudden. You see? It's like saying, wake up, Pisces. Interesting. Eight of Swords is releasing all that releasing the those mental anguishes that keep coming and saying, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have this to do. I have so much I don't have enough money. I don't know. That's right. That's two Pisces. But they're saying, no. Let it go. Because look who shows up. The Queen of Swords and the King of Coins. The Queen of Swords is the energy of like, oh, I'm going to do whatever it is that I want to do. I'm going to cut through the bullshit and I'm just going to do it because I believe in me. The King of Coins, look at him. He's sitting proudly on that coin, that big coin in him. This is a Taurus card. The Queen of Swords is a Libra card. So if that is pertaining to you, then these people could be of importance to you. These people could be helping you, pushing you towards this big dream. Or they could not be, but it doesn't mean anything. But these energies is what you need to go forth onto this dream, onto this vision. Stop thinking about that you can't afford it, you can't do this, you can't. The can'ts doesn't work anymore. We're heading into new earth, we're heading into a new world where you can is the word of the day. But this Five of Swords energy shows up, which is very interesting, right? Look at this Five of Swords. Is this the energy of like someone around you that might be stopping you from this dream? Someone around you impeding you from fulfilling your dream because they're either jealous or they're unsure, and they're just not helping you along. So my suggestion is to stay away from anyone that is putting this towards you, right? If they're like, could be at work, it could be a relationship, it could be a friend, it could be anything, a family member, you know, they're so good at that. But it's almost like the Two of Swords is showing up, and the Two of Swords is like, you're at this crossroads in your life, Pisces, where they're asking you, just make that decision for yourself. Just dream the dream. Make that, they're giving you the go this week. They're saying, we're here for you. Source is here for you. God is here for you. Whatever you want to believe, your angels, your guides, whoever you want to believe, but whoever it is, even the fairies, whatever you want to believe in, they're here for you. They're here to help you, push you through. They're going to make your dreams come true. So dream big. Stop thinking so much. Stop allowing these kinds of people around you to stop you from anything, fulfilling your dreams, because it's your life, no one else's. Let go of all the worries. It's really beautiful, this energy, and this this king and queen energy is this like, stand in your power, Pisces, and do what needs to be done for you. And this hermit energy at the bottom is like, you have the light. You have the power to lead the way. So whatever it is that you want to do, then do that. Follow your light. Follow your lead. Hermit energy is also going within. But in this case, I feel like it's like really like taking that lantern and going through that darkness of doubt and like everything that you feel, the fear. All of this, like go take the light and quash this and lead the way. Wow. Pisces, I wish I got this card, but you got this card, so go for it. Whatever it is you want, you can get it. Believe in it. And don't put it off for tomorrow. And don't say, oh, I want it for 10 years from now. It's not going to work. Now. It's a now. It's the current now moment. That is when the manifestation starts to happen. So do it. I love that moon changing all of a sudden. But anyways, all right. It's a sign. I love you, my beautiful fish. And I will see you next week. And I love you.